Thank you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first thing you should know about me is I really like to walk. I like to talk about how much I like to walk. I like to walk so much, my favorite whiskey is Johnny Walker. My favorite Muppet is Fozzie Bear, not just because he's a comedian like me, but because he's always saying, waka waka waka. My favorite cuisine is Chinese food, because they cook it in a wok. And my favorite movie is Walk the Line, starring Joaquin Phoenix. That's a twofer. Whenever I go to the pool and the lifeguard calls out, "No running!" I say, "You don't gotta worry about me, Chief. I'm walking." I don't know where my love for walking comes from, maybe from my parents. My dad just turned 70 this year. He still walks 5 miles almost every day. My mom, she's not much of a walker, but she was a big fan of Walker, Texas Ranger. But I preferred a different cop show called Inspector Gadget. Now, I wasn't actually a fan of Inspector Gadget, the character himself. I preferred Dr. Claw. I'll tell you why. First, Dr. Claw is a doctor. Inspector Gadget could never be a doctor. He's a buffoon. There's no go Gadget doctorate. Second, claw, spelled backwards, is walk. Or if you really want to be a stickler about it, WALC is the Walkable and Livable Communities Institute, and that's a real thing. But Gadget spelled backwards is Tag-Dag? That just sounds like gibberish. That's what I thought at first too. But then I dug a little deeper, and what I learned was Teg is a young sheep, and Dag is a lock of wool matted with dung, hanging from a sheep's hindquarters. He's Inspector Dingleberry, y'all! Third, finally. Inspector Gadget would end every episode by taking the credit for everything that his niece Penny had done to save his skin. Dr. Claw would end the episode by saying, "I'll get you next time, Gadget." He wasn't going to give up. He was persistent and resilient and a positive role model for kids. That's enough talking about cartoons. Let's get back to walking. If you're wondering, why is this guy telling so many jokes about walking? It's because I grew up with 2 very supportive parents, and I don't have any other material. My mom. My mom would read us stories every night. She would read us stories like Goldilocks and the 3 Bears, or Little Red Walking Hood. And my dad, he never missed a Little League game. I played baseball for 7 years. And one year, I even got a trophy for most walks. A lot of people like to think that walking is a great free activity, but what I realized recently is they're forgetting about the calories, right? So if the average person wanted to walk a mile, that would cost them about a banana in extra calories. I'm a little above average, so it costs me about 2.5. And I like to walk 3 miles a day, 5 days a week, which means I spend about $37 a month on walking. So my walking habit is costing me about 6 hot and ready pizzas every month. And I was thinking about this, and I realized that this tummy that I've created here is really just a hedge against inflation. I'm storing up my free walks in my little piggy bank. I went to my doctor told me I should try to lose some weight. And I said, in this economy? Doc, don't you know there's a recession coming? People are investing in gold bars. I'm investing in Mr. Good bars. A lot of people are buying I-bonds. I'm buying ice cream. I say, you can keep your 401k. I'll take my 31 flavors. IRA, or like, I are gonna have another slice of pizza. That's all I have for you. Thanks so much, everybody. Let's